Hey folks, Jackdaw here. Ever since Varric Tefris's appearance in the Dragon Age Dreadwolf 2020 Game Awards trailer, fans everywhere have been eagerly awaiting the pivotal role our favourite dwarf will play in Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Renowned for his wit, charm and remarkable chest hair, Varric once again finds himself immersed in a web of intrigue, poised to make a significant return in the next Dragon Age. Join me today on a journey through Varric's adventures leading up to the events of Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Let's delve into the intriguing possibilities of the role he could fulfill in our new hero's next quest against Solas. Jack, quickly from the future here, I just wanted to add that since I initially recorded this video like 3 months ago, Mary Kirby, Varric's original writer, has actually since been laid off at BioWare, and I just wanted to say that regardless of the direction that Varric goes in the future, it's incredibly saddening that Mary Kirby won't be writing that part of his story. It's downright disheartening and fundamentally makes all of us question the future of the series. But alas, let's get into the video. So Varric's journey so far. Varric, a chest-haired rogue hailing from House Tefris, lives a double life as a storyteller in Kirkwall and the mastermind behind a covert spy network. In Dragon Age 2, he forges a very strong bond with Hawke, embarking on a journey of unearthing Red Lyrium corruption, navigating betrayals, and confronting a raging Mage Templar war. Later, in Dragon Age Inquisition, Varric joins forces with the Inquisitor, utilizing his expertise to investigate the enigmatic Red Lyrium threat. His efforts pay off and he eventually rises to become the new Viscount of Kirkwall, playing a crucial role as a steadfast supporter of the Inquisitor during their most decisive trials. And most recently in Dragon Age The Missing, Varric continues his adventures, determined to locate Solas, embarking on this pursuit alongside Scout Lace Harding. Their relentless search takes them through many treacherous locations, facing numerous perils and meeting a variety of characters who lend their aid to this quest. However, their attempts to apprehend Solas are foiled as he outmaneuvers them, cunningly manipulating their every move. Now Varric and Harding must rely on a new hero to carry on their mission of tracking down and stopping Solas. Varric's next role in Dragon Age Dreadwolf. So in Dad, Varric's return brings forth multiple pivotal roles, each of which we shall explore. However, let's begin by delving into the most prominent one hinted at in the ending of Dragon Age The Missing, his role as a recruiter for the next hero. With his wealth of experience and extensive connections, Varric emerges as the ideal candidate to spearhead the recruitment of our new hero. Understanding the importance of enlisting someone completely unknown to Solas, Varric embraces this critical responsibility akin to Duncan in Dragon Age Origins. During the events of Dragon Age The Missing, Varric and Harding encounter a multitude of intriguing people and factions, each potentially linked to Dreadwolf's narrative. The comic's conclusion underlines their quest for a new hero, someone Solas wouldn't anticipate, a notion previously mentioned in Inquisition's Trespasser DLC, and reaffirmed again in Varric's narration in the Game Awards 2020 trailer.
It's time for a new hero. No magic hand. No ancient prophecy. The kind of person they'll never see coming.
The ending of Dragon Age The Missing reinforces this message again, as if we haven't been told multiple times, making it beyond crystal clear that Varric and Harding's next move is to recruit an underdog hero. The final lines of this comic feature Varric asking Harding, "So, who are we thinking?" implying the significant power they both hold in this crucial decision. And so it would then only be fitting for the two of them to embark on a quest to select the new hero. And potentially that could be from the factions that the two encountered throughout the entire Dragon Age The Missing comic. That being the Deadly Antivan Crows, the storied Grey Wardens, the mysterious Veil Jumpers, and the enigmatic Shadow Dragons, all of whom hold stakes in Dreadwolf's narrative. With Varric and Harding leading the way, their extensive knowledge, experiences, and connections make them the ideal candidates to identify and guide the next hero in their ongoing battle against Solas. Their involvement symbolizes the passing of the torch, heralding the start of a new chapter in this story. Now, in the same vein but in a completely different direction, let's explore Varric's potential role as a networker for our new hero. Throughout his eventful journey, Varric has masterfully woven connections for a diverse array of characters. His expertise as a rogue from House Tefris and management of a spy network from the Dwarven Merchants Guild have allowed him to forge lasting bonds. From alliances with Hawke and daring escapades alongside Isabella, King Marek, Miveris Talani and Sten, to his role as Viscount of of Kirkwall, and his tenacious pursuit of Solas with Scout Harding and the Inquisition, Varric's web of relationships has enriched his adventurous life. This intricate web of connections make him the ideal networker for the next hero in Dragon Age Dreadwolf, and he's already demonstrated this talent in Dragon Age Inquisition when he introduced the Inquisitor to Hawke, proving his worth. With Varric's uncanny ability to introduce the protagonist to intriguing personalities, such as the well-resourceful private investigator Neve Gaius, and the cunning Tevinter Altus Fief Vadis, as well as bridging gaps between the Inquisitor and even the esteemed Divine, Varric's talent for linking our hero with compelling characters is unparalleled. And perhaps in this scenario, the new hero would stumble upon Varric in critical missions, encountering him at designated locations instead of him actually joining at a new hub, or having a permanent position in our new hub. Very much similar to Liara or Rex in Mass Effect 2. They're always there for a chat and offering a helping hand if you were to visit them, but they're not directly embarking on this journey with you, as anticipated if Varric is taking a step back from Solas, as he knows too much about Varric anyway and his movements across Phaedus, so naturally it would make sense if Varric was in the picture but not constantly there. Now, in a very similar direction, Varric could join our base camp as an advisor. This would be under the context that we have a small base camp that Solas doesn't know about, or some sort of context like that. I mean, you can write that in, but as an experienced individual who's been a key figure in the past 2 Dragon Age games, as well as having a significant presence in the comics and Tevinter Knights, Varric is a very well-informed dwarf with plenty of relevant insights on Red Lyrium, the Blight, and most importantly, Solas the flippin' Dreadwolf. Varric has in fact worked closely with Solas, or as he calls him, Chuckles, and of course in one sense acted as a friend towards Solas. If the next Dragon Age game truly revolves around creating a brand new team with little connection to Solas and the previous games, we're at least going to need somebody to inform us and provide valuable insights on how Solas operates. Like, what's his deal? Why is he doing what's he doing? Where's the human side to him? Can we stop him? Varric would be the ideal candidate for this very much important role to inform our new hero on what's up, and therefore I think he would be a valuable advisor just as much as any given role in Dad. And as a last resort, Varric could just skip the pleasantries and just straight up join our new hero's quest as a party member, bringing together his cunning nature, rogue tendencies, and critical archery skills with Bianca by his side. The reason I say this is because during the Game Awards 2020 trailer, Varric said,
"We've got your back. I've got your back."
By specifically saying "we've got your back," I assume he's speaking on behalf of the Inquisition's remnants, like the Divine, Scout Harding, Charter, and company, who are all pursuing after the Dreadwolf. However, even more than that, Varric does say that he specifically has got our back. And if we take that very literally, as I do, could Varric join our new hero's party, literally fighting alongside us with Bianca and facing the threats of Phaedus once more, head on, joining this epic tale? Probably not, and I know that not many fans would want that, and there would need to be some way to fit it in with Solas knowing too much about his movements anyway, but it's definitely a possibility that could happen. Either way, there are 4 different roles that I think Varric could fulfill in Dreadwolf. And I think just throwing this one out there too as a not so fun reminder, but there is kind of another role that Varric could potentially play, and that would kind of be the opening sequence of being a recruiter, getting us informed, being a very significant NPC like Duncan, but then in some sort of heroic endeavour kind of be killed by Solas or something like that. If you remember Dragon Age 2's cancelled DLC, the Exalted March DLC, the original ending for that was to have Varric die in the Conclave, but that DLC was scrapped and it didn't happen. But that was still a thought in BioWare's mind. And so if that thought is still there, could they save this monumental moment for Dragon Age Dreadwolf's kind of Act 1 or opening sequence where we're introduced to the narrative, we meet Varric Tethras, we go along this journey, he tells us all about Solas, the Dreadwolf, what's going on, the idol, old gods, new gods, whatever, and suddenly in a very heated moment, Solas comes out, Dreadwolf form, whatever, and then kills Varric, kind of then attaching us even further to this narrative, as he probably became a little bit of a friend to our new hero, and now he's gone, and so therefore giving us a little bit of attachment to this plot, just beyond the motivation of stopping Solas anyway. Could definitely be a reality, who knows? I don't think I would want that to happen. Definitely would love to know all of your thoughts on Varric's role in Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Are you excited to see Varric again? Are you not? What are you thinking about Varric? I really would like to hear all of your thoughts down below. Which other characters are you excited to see in Dragon Age Dreadwolf? I'd love to hear all of those thoughts down below as well. But until the next one, of course, you're already in the right place for all your things Dragon Age Dreadwolf. And I've been Jackdaw, and I should go. Whoa, 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 whoa.